We are live, baby. Need to get calibrate.
何か悩み事？一緒に考えてあげるわ。
Okay, we are live. I think sounds good, maybe, hopefully.
Ooh. なんだかタヌキを追いかけた時のことを不意に思い出したぜ。ちょっと懐かしいな。お？なんだあれ。
What the fuck? Piglet?
いやいや、どう見ても違うだろう。もしかして。ついて。それ。お、女の子がいるぞ。すごく苦しそうだ。様子を見に行こう。
What's your name? Mizuki? Yuki? Oh.
さっきのは一体。あの女の子と目があっただけの。またいつの間にこんなに人が。そうみたいだな。あ、さっきの子がいるぞ。
今から旅に出ても間に合うだろうか。
どうして話がまとまらないんだ。
報告したら仕事に不安が生じる。
That's a cute hat.
アイデアが湧かないことから生まれる不安だね。でもそういうのは普通。焦れば焦るほど出てこないものだ。今回の治療で少しでも心が軽くなることを願うよ。ありがとう。過去の悪行から来る後悔、行き詰まった現状に対する嘆き。
感謝する。
次の方。どうしたんだ？大丈夫。次の方。これっておいしい。
Is this new OST? I think it is.
どうしたんだよ急に。これは悪いけどちょっと。悪いけど？何が起きてるかさっぱりだぞ。ん？ああ、 おそらく君たちは
Oh, is that her
私の
tail?
夢に迷い込んだんだよ。
Wrapped around her
二人
leg.
が起きてから説明してあげる。夢？
Mm.
いつの間に。おーい。おはよう。夢から覚めたって感じかな。まさかあの旅人が私の
How
夢
did
に
he know who
現
I
れるなんて
am?
ね。うん。君のことをよく話してくれる子がいるんだよ。ふむふむ。噂から想像はしてたけど、お前は。そういえば初めましてだったね。で、私は夢みずきみずき。みずきって呼んで。夢食い箱の一族なの。夢食い箱？あ、さっきのちっちゃいやつ。これが私たち一族の本当の姿。君たちはさっきこの子に釣られて、私の夢に迷い込んだんじゃない？夢食い箱には人間の悪夢を食らう能力があるの。食べた悪夢は自分の夢の中で消化する必要があったね。ただ悪夢を一気に食べ過ぎたことで詰まらせちゃって、少し消化不良を起こしてね。こうして君たちに会えたんだから。怪我のお前が辛そうにしてた時は何があったのかわからん。それにおいら悪夢は大嫌いだしな。悪夢を食べてくれる妖怪ならちゃんと助けないと。
Ugh.
ただ謝らなきゃいけないことがあって。
For what?
夢の中で君が近くに来た時、取り出したのは悪夢ではなくいい夢だった。あれだけの悪夢を食べたものだから、つい反射的に思わず一口いただいてしまったんだ。夢食い箱っていい夢も食べて。いい夢は人間にとって大切。夢食い箱の一族には暗黙の了解があるんだ。
A bit fine.
君、気分が落ち込んだりしてない？
お
それ、いい夢を少し食べられたのに精神状態がこんなに安定。多分こいつがいい夢をいっぱい見てきたからじゃないか。それでもお詫びしないと。愛させんと
おう
特別招待券。
Mm.
心理療法士が多数在籍。温泉と美味しい招待券に住所が書いてある。それを使えば君たちは最高級のおもてなしを無料で体験できる。それじゃ来る。あの夢食い箱の子は心理療法士でもあるってこと
Kinda cool.
か？悩みを解決してくれるってことだよな。でもそのなんとか銭湯には美味しい食べ物もあって、この招待券があれば。
Dream Eater. Tapir. Oh, that's a tapir. Because I know it's tapir is because of Nemi. Even the right quest that I should be doing. Tapir, yep. Tapir. Paris.
止める勇気はあるか？アクセル全開。
愛させんと。あ、思い出した。稲妻にいた時。
お二人は愛さ銭湯へいらしたのでしょうか。
うわあ、どっから出てきたんだ？
おっと、 失礼しました。ここのところ客足が遠のいておりまして、先ほ
おい、ここの店長だったのか。
いえいえ、ちょっとした愚痴を
その
今の経営状況はそういう方法を少し取ったくらいで解決できるものじゃないと。申し訳ございません。まさか夢水木さんのお客様だったとは。
その言い方、お前って店長なんだし。
ええ、確かに店長は私ですが、夢水木さんは。
そうだったのか。
そう驚かないでください。夢水木さんはとても責任感のお強い方の。あの方はつい最近稲妻に帰ってきたばかりなんです。で、どうぞお店の方へ。
I honestly thought it was at the Tenchukaku. That's what this place is called, right? Tenchukaku. Yeah, I thought it was right over here before. I remember some fellows in that area was talking about that land for the first time.
室内温泉？おお、これは入らないとだな。いらっしゃいませ。すぐご案内いたします。大丈夫か？本当に申し訳ありません。私ったらドジばっかで。しっかりおもてなしさせていただきますので。いやいや、前も言ったはずよ。急に経営状況が悪くなったのはあんたが皿を数枚割ったのと関係ないって。おいらたち人のことをそんな風に大丈夫です。お客様のご迷惑になっていないのであれば安心しました。今度はどうしたんだよ。そのおいらたち。シオン、この二人は私の気品なの。あとは任せて。昨日の夢食いバッグの子、水木姉の気品だったんですね。ひょっとしてアイサ銭湯を救ってくれる救世主でしょ。つまりとんでもないお金持ちなんじゃないかって言いたいのよ。でも今回だけ儲かったところで何も変わらないけどね。紫がここまでアイサ銭湯の経営状況に関心を持ってくれるなんて、正直。私は別に。手伝ってくれるよね。今一番大事なのは。当然よ。おバカなシオンに任せるわけにはいかないし。シオンは厨房で自慢のお茶菓子を作ってくれない？はい、お任せください。待たせてごめんね。いい接客。さっきの二人とは姉妹なの。慌てんぼうなのが百日泊シオン。
They really should make more unique NPCs in this game.
私と同じで
Unplayable character.
夢食いバクの一族よ。大きい方が妹で小さい。私たちの見た目は個人の好みを反映してるだけだから。まあ、
We've seen it.
さて、本題に戻すけど、約束通り2人はまずは心理療法から受けるのをおすすめするよ。ちなみに旅人のいい夢をうっかり食べてしまったからね。水木にオイラたちの悪夢を食べてもらうのか？確かに。この店最近ちょっと困ってるんじゃん。どうやら相川から。そう心配しないで。相川は確かに腕利きの商人だけど、アイサ銭湯の経営状況は君たちが想像してるほど悪くない。とりあえず2人はここのそっか。ただ施術は基本1対1で行うんだ。それに時間もそうだね。よかったらパイモンはシオンの施術を受けてみない？オイラは構わないぜ。大丈夫。さっきパイモンが上手にオイラはただ。それに私と違ってシオンは美味しい食べ物や味覚を利用した心理療法を好む。美味しい食べ物。それじゃついてきて。
That all they can be paired with me.
好きなのは本当だよ。ただまあ、君を選んだのには、君の精神状態はとても特殊でね。研究したくてうずうずしてたんだ。さあ、こっちへ。
Oh, it became morning in game. Riding my motorcycle. Ah.
まずはこの椅子に座って。
Hey Google, AC to 70. I forgot to mute myself there. Whoops.
人の最も純粋な感情は夢の最深部に隠されてるの。そこが私の探索する場所。始める前にいくつか質問させてもらうよ。肯定なら首を縦に、否定なら横に振ってね。いい？よ
Scared?
ろしい。ちょっとした暗示をかけるけど緊張しないで。これは君の睡眠の質を上げるためのもので、施術の効果も出やすくなる。このお香はスメールから持ち帰ったものでね、鎮静効果があって無強の香りを放つんだ。まず目をつむって深呼吸を。この香りをじっくり嗅いでみて。次は視覚的な準備をしよう。私がいいって言うまで目を開けちゃダメだぞ。
I want that head pats. I've seen on the internet. I already know what happens here.
この紫に物を返すときはちゃんとしまうよう言っておかないと。
But I need that head pad. Need to tape your head pad.
もう少し書き足そう。ふっ、これでよし。君たち勝手に走り回らないで。君はこっち。お尻を隠せてないよ。静かにね。よし、目を開けていいよ。ずっとおとなしく目を閉じてるなんて心理療法士も安心な患者さんだ。じゃあこれはご褒美。
That my treat, the head pats.
この絵をよく見て。中には特別な子たちが隠れてる。それを見つけてみて。
Tapier?
見つけた？この子かわいいでしょ。気をつけて。心理療法士と目が合うと心の中を見透かされるよ。
Why you show off your legs?
他の子たちも見つけてあげて。
What? Get over your cat.
こ の子たちも爆族だよ。いつも夢入りの道でうとうとし始めた人を待ってる。探しているうちに夢入り
I
が
don't like their
始まった
arms
みたいだね。
movements.
ちょっと眠くなってきたでしょ。さあ、私の手を握って。
Oh. Oh, I can't let.
よろしい。それじゃ、もう一度目をつむって、まずはリラックス。私の手のひらをじっくりと。
Hey, go to sleep. You're being an annoying cat.
他の感覚を徐々に自分から遠ざけるんだ。次は、触り心地のいいものを想像してみて。君はゆらゆらと舞う桜の花びらを撫でる。君はコリスの柔らかな毛を撫でる。君は海辺のサラサラとした砂を撫でる。再び平原に戻った君は風を追って走り出す。けど手のひらの感触はだんだんと失われ、方向を見失い暗闇に落ちる。何も見えない。でも君を呼ぶ声がする。声のする方から光が。
What is this place?
旅人、こっちに来て。別れがもたらす思い、苦い味と敗北がもたらす絶望、冷たい食感、すれ違いがもたらす後悔、切ない後味。
Fuck treasure.
桜の花びらが舞う場所へ、コリスたちがじゃれ合う場所へ、波の音が聞こえる場所へ。私はそこにいるから。
We got another socks and water character. Another Inazuman.
その手を握ると、まるでゆらゆらと舞う桜の花びらを撫でるように、君は少しずつ他の感覚を取り戻し、はい、施術は終わり。深い眠りから覚めたばかりで、まだ少し眠気があるよね。
Get up slowly, the character gets up like Sonic fast. The moment he's Paimon.
気分はどう？
なんだかすっきりしてらっ
悪夢を食べられた後に見られる最も素直な感想だね。
らもそう思うぞ。それに味覚を使ってくれたからそうただすぐ寝ちゃって、詳しいことはよくわ。
いや、実際の過程はとても複雑で。
おお。
あ、ごめんごめん。たまに職業が出ちゃうんだ。もちろん、そこも旅人。君の感想は？
Just cozy.
そうでも、噂じゃ強くて明るい人だから、君の負の感情、さっきその潜在意識に深く入って気づいた。
I do have a lot of
まさか
baggage.
君の
What's her war arc in Nadland?
けど一番の心配はそこじゃない。負の感情がたくさんあったのに悪夢。
もしかして。
いや、誰しも悪夢は見るものだよ。
でもこいつも気持ちよかったって言ってたし、 水木の雫。
うん、それは伝わってきたよ。ありがたい話だけど、毎日私とお手手をつないで一眠りすることになるよ。
Daily nap.
冗談はここまでにして、
How rude.
次は愛沙銭湯の温泉を堪能してもら
っていうか、こんなにいいサービスが揃ってるのに。
おっか。もう、そうやって君たちに気を使わせたら、
そっか。
旅人の眠気も収まってきたみたいだね。さら、
Oh man, hot springs. I wanna go to hot spring. Oh. Guy Mickey.
ほう、なかなか様になっておるな。
あれミコ、ここで何してるんだ？
ナンジラがさらわれそうになっておると聞いて、急いで駆けつけたんじゃよ。
このキツネ、また。
久しぶり、ミコ。
おや、そのようなことを聞くか。そやつとは宮司になる前からの付き合いでな。わっぱのこともわらわがつまびらかに教えてやったのじゃ。それなのに
ごめん。旅人の君への印象を考えた結果、ミコの友達を名乗ったら警戒して逃げてしまうんじゃないかって心配。
I wouldn't go that far.
その口ぶり。
それで宮司様が当店。
無論友人が投資した事業の見学じゃ。ついでに元金を失う前に手を引くよう忠告にな。八重堂の方はいつも繁盛して、
元金が尽きる。
自身の悩みを他人に漏らさないのは、この店は昔大層人気があっての。温泉はあくまでおまけに過ぎず、じゃが近頃鳴上島に突如江村一元祭と名乗る者が、業務内容がこことそっくりの上により効果的だと噂での。はあ、良い店じゃったのに。
ミコ、私の仕事はお客。
そう言われると思っておったぞ。じゃがその江村一元祭は今日稲妻城の西の空き地で診療を。はあ、そうじゃったな。
もう行くのか？
Aren't you two
わっ
friends?
ぱよ、わらわはこの古。
相変わらず変わったやつだぜ。
ミコが助けてくれないのも無理ない。一応娯楽小説、温泉、それに人々に喜びを提供する方法。
二人の関係がわからなくなってきたぞ。でもおかしく
I
な
don't
い
want to play in
か？
English.
さっきオイラたちが体験したことをその江村一元祭って。
実は私も詳しく知らないの。競合相手である私を避けてるのかもしれないね。
そういえば
うん。でも
オイラたちならその心配はいらないと思うぜ。
だからこれは君たちの悩みじゃ。
そうだぞ。こんなにいいお店と。
このまま断り続けたら逆に。
Oh, Bennett's birthday. Um. Shit, so I need to restart the game. Genshin. I think I'm gonna pull for free another weapon in like 5 days once that comes out. Be good. Look. Fucking flashbang.
Try and stop me!
Oh, they do have a better location if that's where it's at.
Full throttle!
Well, here at the well.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him. Hi there. We're looking for Amura Ichigensai. Are we in the right?
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
Okay. 97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh?
Let's talk with everyone.
Hey, good idea.
Sweet.
Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you?
Kita.
Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Amura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only...
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa back.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all...
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, you'll completely... Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Me too.
Actually,
Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys. Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need to do anything. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily.
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects. Now, receive my guidance.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scared.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right?
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. Apparently, he had but he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around. Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? Whatever.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two.
if we got information.
There's still a lot of people ahead of us, though.
Oh. My mind palace.
Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Who are you?
Alright, I forgot I got in there. Cool sword.
Traveler, it's almost time! That was a long wait. Paimon, alright. Now time for us to go meet Mr. Amura Ichigensai. Oh, hello! We're number 97. It should be our turn now, right?
Yeah.
What?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy. That.
We've been
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. What was this again? Oh, yeah, Leeway Harbor. She's one of the workers there. What are you doing here? Oh. To the abyss, I guess.
Try and stop me!
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep. At least that's what his clients say.
We need to fix the audio.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something. Show me a
You think? Cause honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found—
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Emura Ichigensai is a—
Is that why he's doing this? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else.
Emura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something—
Amura Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy? Oh
no! What is it?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone—
Sounds like—
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yae publishing house, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae publishing house to reject letters from
Fucking
writers.
hater.
Gee whiz. Where would you even start with a client like that?
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and you've never had any real close friends. So you don't know what healthy connections with other people
Messing
look
with my
like.
wires, cat.
This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions. So you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae publishing house
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview,
You...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction. The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few—
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy. But I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good. And obviously she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Imura Ichigensai are the same person? Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Not that
Bad
simple.
dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryou Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
Okay, get out of here, cat. You're annoying me.
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Hello! Please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you
they're here to
this is
start up shit
picking
for
up again
sure.
from tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. It looks like the Isa Bathhouse will be back in business in no—
Of course it did. You were a...
Can't be that easy.
Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget?
Or dip in the hot spring. Delicious snacks, you and Paimon feel wonderfully relaxed. I want to see what those two
Wow,
fellas are up
feels
to.
incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although
Stop!
Paimon didn't
I'm messing
notice
with
her
my
inside
wires,
just
cat.
now. What could she be
Look where
doing
she
out
gets
at this
attention.
hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr.
Toss,
Aikawa.
get out of my room, I'm not letting you outside, it's too cold.
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. As for where she goes and what she does during that...
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's Oh, remember the place from last?
Come on, they're nosy.
Full throttle!
This should be the place. What? Why is Mizuki crying?
Traveler? Paimon? What are you doing here?
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Aw, what's up?
No, my digestion was fine this time. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself. So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor. I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex but still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them. Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them, and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try?
Oh. Gotta have, what's it called? Can't have good time without them bad times. Might even still be me.
You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly,
Oh, she unwrapped her.
I still
veil.
don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home. Get some sleep.
Alright, good night!
The audible
Bye for
bit, it's
now.
kind of loud.
If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make
Eight to 12.
Rev the engines!
Mizuki! We're here to book our next therapy appointment.
It hurts.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come?
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday.
Paimon blames the—
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare. Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way—
What can we do? Let us help!
We have a purifying power. Why my model life? Turn around her either.
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their back. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both.
Let's see. They did—
Lead the way.
Don't worry, I'll look after.
Try and stop me! Full throttle!
Oh, the other.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal?
Hey, you two! Murasaki and
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh?
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen,
did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to...
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem
No. No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should...
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the... If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have what... Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really.
That weird eye thing.
You sure kept that one quiet.
Yeah, I thought it was...
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder.
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. Nope.
Oh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine, as long as we don't think...
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that...
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session...
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
Nope.
No, we did.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct... Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing...
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about aim... So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved. And the...
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, the last thing I want is for you to...
don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down.
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep...
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but... 'Cause, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless.
Oh, Miko.
Wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped... There's no time to lose!
I hope Miko is, Voice acted. And I'm bit too.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Oh fuck!
He's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts. You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday.
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday.
Wait, what? Emira Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors
Oh
to the
right,
Reader's
they are
Letters
linked in a
column.
way.
I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Are you telling me that Emira the Hellraiser and Emira the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House.
Wow,
once, when he
doxing.
placed an order for several
Big
dozen
Yai
books in one go.
doxer.
The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for...
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors. She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure the last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat...
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Yeah, Mickey.
Don't tell Mizuki about our conversation, by the way. If she asks...
Oh, what a weird place to live.
Try and stop me.
Must be painted. Because you have to like go all the way down. I guess that ain't too bad. Little mini.
Rev the engines.
This should be the place
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was...
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. So, this is where Emira Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead.
Then that confirms it. So from here on out, stay close to me, and...
We'll be fine. You just...
All right, Fine.
It's thunder and air.
Let the wind lead.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get air character with Yuki. This seems like a good team. Oh.
Whoa. This is not what Paimon was expecting. This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet
What is it, Mizuki? Figured some—
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my...
Oh, trippy. Oh, fuck.
Sweet dreams.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here. Rise with the sun!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Turn that frown upside down. Bad dreams be gone.
I attempted to pull for her. Just kind of.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you've brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emira Chuya.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so—
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways with them now.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of...
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective.
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite.
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. But I see now all my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me.
Kafka, look at this.
I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature. Hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I have acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about...
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumekoi Baku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche, so do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them... How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole... But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even... This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
How entertaining. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
No wonder! Hyman knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is...
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped.
So it is you.
Oh, is it?
Just
again.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, but it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long—
Then allow me to formally introduce myself.
Kurayume. That—
Likewise, Yume Mizuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our host. But now, I have found a...
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him! Time to relax.
Time to relax. Oh.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
Try and stop me!
There! He's got nowhere left to... Whoa!
I definitely could have made that up.
I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone all right?
Don't worry. We've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got away.
We've been completely cut off. That creature is taking...
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open. And that's by finding a way to
eat this nightmare?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's quite literally my job.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw what happened to...
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay.
Let me use my purification
I knew what I was
power.
getting into. Let's get moving. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream.
It's so...
That's what happens if you leak. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but... What?
Where the light is.
Full throttle!
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand! Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Ugh. The atmosphere...
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments...
You, a writer? Get rid of this trash!
Orc.
We shouldn't stay here.
Ha ha! I won! That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out? Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope.
Try and stop me!
What is this?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, That monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon.
Aw, alright.
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain—
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll...
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Ugh.
It's a good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think—
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love—
All right. There goes that nightmare.
Amazing! Suddenly...
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you...
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutch.
Look him up.
What is this place?
I can't believe it.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A
Fuck,
space hidden deep
Inception.
within the collective Inazuman subconscious. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind.
Mizuki.
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, if he succeeds, then he'll have
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down.
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach.
Sweet dreams?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
That's actually kind of cool.
Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engine!
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Barbados, guide us.
Chasing Tanuki through the woods, and climbing trees to hunt for Oni Kabuto. Thank you for lending us your happiness.
Go as one! Full throttle!
What watching fireworks fly up into the sky. And thank you for Alright, we've gathered enough power to proceed. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why? Are these sweet?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the... Which means we're running out of time.
No problem. We're ready.
Turn that frown upside down.
Oh fuck.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is my domain, the world where I rule.
Not yet it isn't. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Yeah, right here.
Go as one!
Right now. Emerge.
Shine down!
I must confess, I am somewhat confused.
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget that all the while these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
I am correct. This time, I shall change the fate. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, but I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into... This is the path to our...
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've got...
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been... But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon this. Now here is a question well worth thinking about. If we allow the humans then... Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
Could I snap her out of it?
What's going on?
He's growing stronger. But we've exhausted the power of the even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
It'll be me. I'm gonna let all my sweet dreams out.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumekibaku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist. Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste.
Oh, I'm in my electro form. I guess because I'm in the Zoma.
Longing. Caused by separation. So bitter. And yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. Despair. Caused by failure. Icy cold. And yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning. Regret. Caused by missed opportunity. A harsh aftertaste. And yet it's only through that loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have. And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting. Long before you ever met me. You'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings. And all your nightmares had become the fuel for sweeter dreams. The power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far stronger than any power wielded by that creature. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Shit. Smoking. Oh, that's cool.
Your dream is so powerful.
Traveler, give him all you've got.
I like that a lot. Like the combine alt. Oh, that's her right next to me.
Take this.
It's too bad I'm built for pyro, I think.
Thunderclap. Here. Take this. Following thunder. Lightning flash. Take this.
I really like that effect.
Impossible! With just one person's dream? Wow!
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it.
You shall join my ancestors in death! You and my failure of a host!
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
It's Paimon technically just fly down.
Afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes, just like the last time. Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
Phew. I always like the more supernatural characters and their like little story stuff. Always super cute.
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
I think. Oh, I'd say kind of even. I'm not.
If only that were true. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting.
Only
They are
nightmare.
so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others.
I constantly get like it's been like 12 years since college and I still get nightmares of like schoolwork and shit.
Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yumeko Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance.
It's therapy, but not magical.
That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
This is a cute story quest.
There you are!
Oh.
Paimon's been looking everywhere.
God damn it.
Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies.
Third wheeling as usual, Paimon.
That's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we go.
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Wanna stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Paimon fucking ruined the mood again. Paimon's been blue balling us since the very start. Oh, cute!
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
Oh, and whoever you're using looks up too.
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
Wait, like that. What's better? This? Got what's it called? And Shukaku in the background. I don't even know what the screenshot button is. Fuck. F12. Let's use snipping tool. That. Neat. I like that. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Ah.
Try and stop me!
Ugh. Oh, she's not there anymore. Shit. Nothing like it's down here anymore too. Damn it. Oh.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over here!
What's going on? Why are there so many guests?
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's...
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please! For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers, after all.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to start with the fine
Paimon.
dining this time.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly.
Yeah.
That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition.
No.
Also,
it could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday.
I didn't say anything.
Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of—
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go, an angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles. But here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
New cool image. Oh. Hey, Mickey.
Hello, little one. It's been a while since you last...
That is true. I have not checked my fortune. Okay.
Could we go over your past experiences when you have a moment? There's a lot of gaps in your medical history.
Oh, oh, thank you.
Ugh, we've got to turn some of them back.
So sorry, I'm still registering the last customer.
Pretty fun character quest. Now I have 10 days. 3 days, fuck. All I really care for is this. I have so many crowns and I don't really have much character other than my... I've seen, I've heard of you for quite some time. Don't tell me you forgot about your lady Yai Mickey. Gone off somewhere and find yourself a new shrine mate. It wouldn't dare. That wouldn't be... that wouldn't do at all. One thing, it would break my poor little heart. Surely a kind and gentle soul such as yourself couldn't bear to see me that way, would you? Tell you what, meet me at Tenkashu. I already had word of Ozumi Shu at the Insulet. So don't even think about turning me down. Relax, you're not in trouble. In fact, you're in for quite a treat. Woohoo!
Henshikaku? Why does she want me to stare? Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
We'll save that for tomorrow.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Woohoo! Put an experience. Focus. Then we'll call it there. Go first. Is there anything cool here? Cute little hippie earth. Yeah, I'll call it here. I still have a few more days for this event too. I like talking to the guys. 25 days. I have way more. They should have way more, because I do like talking to the NPCs. They're technical. But I do like talking to those other characters, seeing what they're up to and whatnot. I'll call it here for now. Stream again tomorrow. I'll try to stream more regularly. I keep telling myself that, but I always slack on it. Yep. I'll get a schedule. For now, calling it there.